happened when Philip and Alice moved. It's a crazy story, one that seems, well, backwards. Let me tell you what happened. They were thinking about downsizing, but they were concerned about giving up their big home for a smaller one. Now, forget what you thought you know about downsizing, because it's not about giving up space. It's about gaining freedom and flexibility and financial peace. It's about living bigger and better, but in a smaller space. You heard that right. But how can that be? There are 3 keys to downsizing, and today I'm revealing what happened to Philip and Alice and the life transformation they underwent, and more importantly, how they were able to live larger in a smaller home. So, if you're thinking about downsizing, you won't want to miss this. Hi, I'm Evelyn Lopes with the Evelyn Lopes Realty Team and iPro Realty, serving the Caledon and surrounding communities of Orangeville, Halton Hills, Shelburne, Brampton, Mississauga, and Erin. And we know it can be hard to say goodbye to a beloved family home, even when it doesn't fit your current lifestyle any longer. But have you ever considered that you might actually be able to live larger in a smaller home? In fact, one of our clients, Philip and Alice, a retired couple, found themselves living in a home that was too large for their needs. They had been living in their home for many years, but with their children now grown and moved out, they felt that they were left with this big house and a mortgage, and it was a constant reminder of the equity that they had taken out years ago. Their dream was to downsize, move to a quieter neighborhood, pay off their debts, and have some money left over to do some traveling and to help their children financially. Facing the challenge of making their dream a reality and assisting their children in the housing market, they met me through a referral. I sat down with Philip and Alice and we talked about their hopes, their fears, and their aspirations. I asked a lot of questions to fully understand what was truly important to them. And after understanding their needs, I offered some options. I showed them that despite using some of their home equity, there was still a lot left. And by introducing them to some bungalows in some nearby areas that were in more quiet communities with all the amenities that they wanted. These homes were priced lower, which would enable them to pay off their mortgage, buy a new smaller home, and still have some money left in the bank to live the life they truly wanted. We prepared their home for sale, got it sold for an excellent price, and they ended up buying their dream home bungalow and new, quieter community. They also had some money left over, which enabled them to travel and give a small early inheritance to both of their children. Now they are living their dream. They are so grateful that they no longer have the stress of the financial burden. They love their new community, the quieter pace of life within it, and they're able to live the life that they really dreamed of. The smell of fresh coffee in the morning on their backyard porch, overlooking their new garden, which brings them immense joy. They are finally living their retirement years in peace and happiness. And if you or a loved one are considering a smaller space, then this video is for you. We're going to share some strategies that you can use to downsize without compromise. We'll also give you some action steps, things that you can do right now to start preparing for a potential move. But first, if you'd like to see more videos like this one, then be sure to hit that subscribe button for more Caledon area real estate news and advice. Now, let's talk about downsizing. In most cases, we recommend focusing your search around 3 key factors. Number 1, desired lifestyle. The best part of downsizing is the lifestyle you unlock when you trade your square footage for convenience, which opens the door to a more enjoyable lifestyle. Imagine swapping a big house and all the upkeep that comes with it for something smaller. This means less cleaning, less yard work, and more free time for you. Suddenly, you've got the freedom to dive into books, explore new hobbies, hang out with loved ones, or even travel a little bit more. Studies have found that folks over 65 are happier when they are around kids. chatting with friends, joining in at community centers, volunteering, or getting into hobbies. But keeping up with a big home or living far from your community can make this tough. When looking for a new place, think about what your dream life really looks like. If you're planning to travel a lot, a condo or a place which you can just lock up and go might be perfect for peace of mind. Love having guests over? Look for a home with extra space or guest suites. Or if you and your partner need a bit more help, a senior community with services like meals and housekeeping could be just the ticket. So grab a pen and dream big for a moment. Jot down the activities and the hobbies you want to do more of and the chores you're ready to say bye-bye to. This list will help you as you begin your search for an ideal home. Number 2, optimal design. Even though your new home will be smaller, that doesn't mean it has to feel cramped. The key is to having a home that is efficiently designed, one that has a great floor plan that will work for your lifestyle and is efficient in terms of energy use. An efficiently designed home isn't just about saving money and reducing utility costs. It's also about using space wisely. High ceilings, big windows, open floor plans can all make a small space feel airy and big. And guess what? Adding in shelving that reaches to the ceiling or choosing wallpaper with cool designs can really trick the eye into thinking that the space is larger than it is. Choosing a home with a layout that really works for you is key. So think flexible rooms that serve more than one purpose and minimal wasted space, as in long hallways, weird nooks that really don't have a function. And for an easygoing lifestyle, go for materials that are simple to take care of. Think durable countertops and floors that are a breeze to clean. If a place seems too narrow or cluttered at first glance, don't give up on it so quickly. Often these issues are just skin deep. A coat of light paint, adding mirrors, and opting for sheer curtains can magically make a room feel bigger. And don't forget about furniture. The right size furniture for a space makes a huge difference aesthetically. You'll also want furniture that does double duty, offering storage without eating up extra space. Now here's a little homework for you. Jot down what furniture and items you absolutely want to keep and measure them. This way, when we check out homes, we'll know exactly what fits where. Also, flipping through design magazines or catalogs for compact living ideas can spark some inspiration. Share your favorite finds with us, and we'll keep an eye out for homes that hit all the right notes for you. Number 3, long-term accessibility. Choosing a home where you can comfortably grow older can really significantly enhance your health and happiness. Studies have shown that individuals who remain in their own homes as they age, rather than moving to an institutional setting, tend to not only save money over the long term, but also experience better health and emotional well-being. Most adults between 50 and 80 totally get this and would rather age in their own homes. But here's the kicker. Only 1/3 say their current home is what it takes to make that possible. Thinking about accessibility isn't just for when we get older. It's smart planning now. Even if you're all about hiking and biking today, life happens. An accessible home means that you're set for the long haul, whether it's needing a handrail after a wild ski trip or just making life easier down the road. When you're looking for your next place, think about what might make life smoother as you age. A house without stairs, or one where you can easily add a chairlift. Maybe one with a bedroom on the ground floor. And let's not forget about location. Being close to doctors, stores, and community centers can be a game changer. So here's a quick to-do for you. Check out a home safety checklist from the National Institute on Aging. It's on my blog, and I'll put a link to the blog in the show notes below. Pick out what matters most to you for a comfy, accessible home. This will be super helpful as we look at homes and think about any tweaks to make them fit with your future perfectly. So let's make sure your next home is a place where you can thrive no matter what the future holds. If you have any questions or if you're ready to discuss your options, reach out to schedule a free consultation. I'd love to help you live larger by right-sizing for your next stage of life. My name is Evelyn Lopes, and we'll see you in the next video.